Alright, welcome back. So again, we are doing this one post, primarily because it's just a lot easier to do the commentary when everything is already done. I don't have to, be like, alright, I'll see you in a second. Alright, I'll see you in a second. As I'm progressing through the game, it just makes it so much easier. Usually I only do post when, I guess I do it occasionally, like, depending upon the game. Obviously, with, I prefer doing it with, RPGs. Especially JRPGs, with all the grinding and stuff, it just makes it easier, to do it that way. Games that I just haven't had enough experience with and don't feel comfortable trying to do commentary with, the original Tomb Raider. That was a game that I felt comfortable with the game, just not with doing the commentary part of it while trying to do gameplay. And then obviously clean up stuff like this where I'm cutting a bunch. It just makes it so much easier. I should get Marcy to help me. Okay, I believe this was one of the figurines that that wasn't in the pool, or figurines that I could get, because I hadn't interacted with the mailman. Hey, how are you doing? 200 rupees. It's a bargain. Yeah, I don't know about that, but... Okay, let's head down here. Hey, nice. Money. So if you remember, the cave that we dug into while we were in town had a boulder there that we could interact with. Yeah, unfortunately you do need to have Link. If you're planning on pushing something, you need to have Link being one of the ones pushing. His clones cannot do it by themselves. There we go. So this is a bit of a long-winded part, and I'm not really in like the section of this video. I'm not sure if you're meant to get here earlier, like before the teacher shows up, or before the teacher leaves outside of the classroom, but just to sort of give a heads up as to where we're heading, this actually leads up into the classroom, or into the school itself. So I'm not quite sure what the point was. I can't remember if there's something in the next room of any value. If there was, it wasn't very valuable, or at least I don't remember very well. Sorry, my brain is fried right now. Just a lot of stuff going on. Just been very hectic last few days, trying to get everything recorded and ready to go for the week. This series, yeah, it just kind of dumps you outside of the statue. You can't go back. So I'm not really sure what the point of that Hey, Din. How are you doing? So, I don't know, obviously there's supposed to be references to the three goddesses of the Triforce, but, like, are they the actual goddesses, or are they just... Perfect match. Alright. Lots of kinstones for this one. I think I did mention that in the last episode that I mentioned. This episode was going to be a lot of kinstone stuff. And then the next episode is probably going to be mostly finding all the missing part pieces that we haven't gotten up until this point. Obviously, we've been knocking a couple out as we go. Again, it seems like the green kinstones are the ones that I don't have, or I never have enough of. Or it seems like everyone wants green kinstones, which is just so bizarre, because like, I have so many reds and quite a number of blues. So why ask me for so many greens? Let's fuse. Will you fuse with my green kinstone? Yes, Lolly. Fuse with your green kinstone. Just wish they would sit still for like 5 seconds so I can talk to them. Alright, so if you are in need of certain colored kinstones, sleeping at the hotel will help you out a lot. If you're looking for the green kinstones, choose the 50 rupee room. If you're looking for the blue kinstones, choose the 200, and if you're looking for the red kinstones, choose the 500. Alright, and this is Knuckle. He is probably the hardest one to find. You have to go through a cavern to get up to him. He's like really close. Yeah, like he's right here. I realize this is probably not the easiest one to say this is right here and you just know where I'm talking about, but still. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here other than this fairy fountain. Which, obviously, it's nice to have, but there are so many fairy fountains in this game. Why can't I go under the bridge? How does that not make sense? Oh, right, you can actually dig the dirt if you use the mole mitts on the ground. Okay, so now that we've unlocked all of the Tingle trees, I guess, I don't know how else to really put it, but these 4 trees right here. And it's the 2 that we just unlocked were the top right and bottom left corners. There is 1. And yay, kinstones. And that unlocks the middle room for us. as I completely forget to actually go over there and pick up our reward. Alright. So, what did we get? A magical boomerang. Which still can't really kill most enemies. So, it's kind of okay. Like, it can stun enemies, and that's fine, but I still think the best incarnation of the boomerang was the Link's Awakening boomerang. That one, I believe, could actually like kill enemies, and it was just an extremely overpowered weapon. Alright, so this is the gold Tektite. Gold Tektite sucks. Of all the gold enemies, it is definitely the worst. Because it jumps all around, and then you have these flying P-hats dropping bombs on you and being jerks. And hounding your ass when they're down on the ground. So it's hard to even, like, get rid of them. I would say kill them, but they're just so annoying to kill when they do that type of stuff. I wasn't even in range of that. A bomb blast. But, alright, game, sure. Okay, let's visit the mail room again. Swordsman newsletter number 1. Sounds boring. That's not. Alright, we are back on Mount Crenol, whatever, to get that chest. There's a few things up here that we need to do. Climb, 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 climb. Really wish this was Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, where I could just jump while climbing. It's so much nicer. But alas, that is not a thing in this game. Hey buddy, how's it going? So I don't know if you... I think you just have to meet this guy to get his figurine in the slots, or in the machine. I don't think you necessarily need to use kinstones with them. Hey, a heart piece. Nice. Yeah, because I think this is the first time that we've been up here since we got the mole mitts. Alright. Just take the heart piece. Or the piece of heart. And run. You won't care. We'll just keep bouncing around in that room for all eternity. This is probably the most dickish placed electric enemy in the entire game. Like, how are you supposed to avoid that? You're supposed to just dig it out and then run away and hope that he doesn't catch you? Because it seems like a bad plan. Alright, and here is the final mysterious wall. So we can finally unlock the final Goron. Almost there, Goro. I'm here to help. Goro. Yeah, punch through that wall, Goro. Nice. Good job, brother. Okay, let's head back over here. See how our Goron friends are doing. Doesn't look like we can talk with any of you. Well, I mean, we can talk with them, but... Ah, here we go. No, no, no. We do have that kinstone. I just didn't realize that it was as far down as it was, because they don't sort these. They just base it off of what the last one you got was. And this unlocks the giant Goron. Now, is there a purpose to this guy other than just being a reference? And because I go up there later and talk with him, and he just says to come back at some point. And there is our final empty bottle. Only 4 empty bottles in this game. Hey buddy, how's it going? Welcome to my distant home. Yes, if you should ever accomplish some major feat, well then you should come back and visit me again. Don't forget. And it's something I'll check later. Why do you guys always want that kinstone? Like, seriously. That is probably the most requested kinstone that I've gotten in the last 2 parts. At least 5 people have wanted that type of kinstone. I don't get it. Alright, we are back in, whatever this place is, something wild. The swamp place. Just to get a couple things, get that kinstone. I don't know why I really kept all that in there, but sure. Yep, that is indeed the wrong kinstone. And again, you don't really need to do all this unless you really want the money, and unless you're going like 100% for the game, you don't really need to do any of this. Any of this extra side quest stuff. You can easily beat the game with less than the hearts that I have. You know what would be great? Alright, let's go and talk to that guy. So, this guy will allow you to change your bombs from regular bombs to remote bombs. Which, is this the first game that ever did that? Only game that I'm, like, aware of that has remote bombs is Breath of the Wild. I think most other Zelda games just have regular bombs that'll just go off after a certain period of time. So many rupees. Hey dude, how's it going? Why are you bothering me, kid? Shut up, Gorman. This, like, I don't know how that kid is pushing me. Like, I feel like I should have precedence over him. They fit perfectly. Yep, yes they do. Alright. Unfortunately, we do have to go back to Caster Wild. Okay, sorry about that. That's sneeze. Ugh. Sneezing is the worst. Alright, go and see that house, please. There we go. Nehru. And yeah, basically all give you butterflies. Go and find. That one's probably the most annoying because it's in the cemetery. And there are, I think is how you say it. And I believe they all give different little benefits. I forget what they are, though. Looks like she's moved in. Link, stop walking through her laundry. It's kind of weird, like. Or Jeff, not Link. Link would never do that. Jeff, on the other hand. It's just so ridiculous how many of these specific green ones they all want. So I have to spend hundreds of rupees on the hotel just to try and get some. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a longer section here, showing off how to get to a specific secret in Castor Wilds. Basically, this is going to take us all the way to the other side of the area here. Your movement is a bit limited with being in the small form, so it's not too difficult. You won't get lost. You shouldn't get too terribly lost. Enemies still hurt you. Thankfully, since we do have the flippers, the puddles aren't drowning us. But they do pull us in, so it kind of throws off your movement a little. There's a red kinstone, and I believe there's some hidden goodie up here. Yeah, well, first a gauntlet of enemies. The hidden goodie is death. Yep. So the magic boomerang, essentially what it does is you can control the direction it sort of goes while it's in midair by using the D-pad. I'm sure one of these moves. Hey, card piece. Nice. There we go. Now, obviously, I won't bore you guys with the actual traveling back to where we went to Minish size. Because that's kind of the point of doing this all in post. Our first Joy Butterfly. I didn't see what that said, but no, one of them gives you a boost to your shoot arrows faster. Hey, a big bomb bag. Nice. Now we are here. This one allows you to swim faster. Leave me alone. And not really worth going back for one movie. In stone. Excellent. Hey buddy, you wanna use some kinstones? Yeah, we'll maybe fight that one at some point. I don't know. It's not really that pressing of an issue. See how many of these guys want this specific type of kinstone? It's ridiculous. Like, I have 9 of these red ones. You don't want to fuse any of those, maybe? Alright, and I think that's gonna be it for this episode. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.